Breaker one night or tuning in only for trucks. Come on back, brother. Please subscribe, brother.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Only 4 Trucks. I know it has been far too long since I posted a video. I've been quite busy and sadly at work I really haven't had much to film. But finally back up here with the R700 at Diane's. She's out doing her thing at the racetrack watching some NHRA stuff. But I got Jesse here with me and we decided, to try to get this thing running today, obviously. And what we've done so far is we have all 8 injector lines crack loose. And we kind of haven't been able to prove the fact whether the rack or pump or whatever, if it's wide open or stuck closed, if it's stuck at all. We don't know. We tried to do a couple things and research it, and we haven't really had any luck. So we're just going to try to crank it and see if we can get some fuel out of the lines, and hopefully we can get fuel there. And we do know that we have fuel in the pump, like fresh fuel. So if the process continues and we get the air bled out of the lines, we should be in good shape. But then whether or not it tries to start and could potentially run away or not, we have no idea. We've come up with a few battle plans, what we're going to do in case that happens. But Jesse has zero faith in blocking off the intake, as he's laughing at me behind the camera. He has no faith in it working, so I don't know. I don't really know what else to say. I mean, I don't want to just wait. I don't want to rip the pump apart and take it off. I don't have to. We don't have anybody else here. Like, I thought about putting the truck in 5th gear and trying to let the clutch fly and see if that'll shut it off gently, obviously. But will it slip the clutch? Will it take off? I don't know. I have no idea. But we need to try something to get this thing running. So we're going to try our best to be prepared and block off the intake and whatnot if it does run away. But either way, we're just going to try to get this thing running, and I really hope it does. So let's try to crank it a little bit and see if we get fuel to come out of the injector lines.
It'll bleed itself out once it revs to the moon and explodes. Let's put this one back on. It's gonna start squirting.
I'm so nervous.
You wanted this moment.
Yeah, I did, but not I don't know. It's not easy. Man, it just drives me crazy, dude. What am I doing?
I don't know what it's doing.
Right. So what do I do? Crank?
Remember,
Fuel stop.
try that first.
Up.
Yeah.
Bam.
You can get it up by hand there.
Bam.
Alright, let's see what she does. No, I'm just curious, just to test the theory. You know how I'm doing that?
Oh, and then kill it.
Do that and keep cranking it.
Right. I'm with you.
See if it stops.
Oh, I didn't keep cranking.
Yeah, you gotta keep cranking.
My bad.
Get nervous.
No. I don't.
Oh, come on now.
I'm not confident in the way that felt. That didn't sound and feel right.
It felt he was gonna keep going.
That's what I'm saying. It didn't give me like a dead sound.
Oh,
It gave me like a I'm gonna keep running
well,
sound.
It's not gonna go right away. You know what I mean? They take a minute to stop.
No.
I'm not getting no fuel out of this. Leave that fuel shut off. Leave it. See what she does.
Okay, I like
But
that.
obviously, still be ready for your little pants thing.
Right.
It shouldn't butt anything.
I'm scared.
I don't know. I didn't do it. It's not open. Is it firing?
No, I'm scared.
That's scary.
Why? Yeah.
Yeah, so that's not working. So I'm done. But,
So we just kind of figured out that the fuel stop
yeah, you need figure that out.
It's not stopping. It's not stopping anything.
Nah,
Man, we got fuel out of half of the injector lines.
yeah, I'm getting fuel out of this one now.
And she's ready to start.
I know I'm not.
But we can't shut it off.
Yeah, I'm not ready for this.
Ah! Damn it.
That still didn't work.
No, definitely not.
It's still firing up.
So it's frozen.
Yeah.
Something's frozen. Open.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rack is stuck open,
He's gonna go.
is what we're going with.
I don't like it.
Not me
Alright,
neither.
come on, pull the intake, pull the pump out.
He said, pull the intake, pull the pump out. How long? Dude, that could take us hours.
It can, but it'll be worth it in the long run. Tell me it won't. Even, don't get it rebuilt.
You take it, right.
No, I'll take it.
Right.
I'll fucking, I don't know. We'll pull it apart. You see what's frozen, what's bad, what's going on.
Alright, I guess let's, yeah.
It can't be that long. We gotta pull this intake, all 8 lines, pull all them lines off, pull the Jake off, and then whatever holds the pump in.
Or both.
Looks simple to me.
Alright, well, we're going to pull this pump, I guess, because...
Unless you want to...
No, I agree with you, because it's
I don't
trying
know.
to run with the stop on.
We know it's gonna run now.
Yeah, it's trying to run with the stop on. Like, with the fuel stop pulled out, it's trying to run. So that's a problem.
It's no good.
No. I'm happy that we got fuel. Like we achieved what we tried to achieve, but this is risky business that I don't want to.
We can just fix the pump and then it'll run like.
Right.
I don't want it to blow up.
I know. All right, we're gonna start pulling the pump. So let me get some things together and I'll reposition the camera. Starting to make a tiny bit of progress here. We got the little intake crossover tube off, and now it's just, you know, the fuel lines, the cables for the throttle and the fuel stop, and you know, the dynatard stuff, the wiring, and then whatever bolts mount the injection pump. We're gonna keep cracking at it, see what we can do, and we'll be sure to let you guys know. And we have no idea, you know, never did this before, so I mean, he's worked on other Mack engines and stuff, just never a V8, so hopefully when we pull the pump it gently comes apart and we understand, see the timing stuff. Hopefully nothing falls out and surprises us that we can't figure out how to put it back together, but let's see what we can do. We're losing a little daylight here, but it looks like, unless there's a bolt hidden underneath, which we can't see yet, we have just about everything ready to, you know, it's off and ready to pull the pump. This one injector line far to the left here, the first, you know, front line, will not turn. The line seized in that nut, so we've been whacking it and lubricating it and trying back and forth, and there's no giving it. So we're probably gonna make the sacrifice and break it. So if anybody watching happens to have injector lines for an 865 or any other V8 Mack, please let me know and I'd happily buy it. And if not, a friend of mine may know someone that has one, so we're just gonna replace it and figure that out when the time comes, because I'm not gonna allow that to stop this pump from coming off. That's not an option. The goal is to take this pump with us, and you know, at Jesse's shop and stuff where he works, we can play with the pump and try to take it apart and get a peek at it and see if we can figure out how it works and what it needs to be free again and operate accordingly the way it should. And worst case, I send it out to a professional and they do it. And I get it. Some of you may be watching and say, you should just send it out from the jump and pay the money, get it done. I agree with you, but I can't afford it. So I'm going to try my best to do it ourselves and save money, and not even just save money, but make it doable, because right now I can't afford to do it. So therefore, it wouldn't get done. It would just sit. And that's no fun for any of us. So that's what we do, and nothing stopped us yet. We figured some stuff out and we make it work, so that's the plan. But yeah, let's see if we can get this pump off, maybe get some lights out here, and yeah, let you guys know.
Ready? Break it.
I guess, man, it sucks. Let me beat on it hard enough to break it before we call it quits.
Right. You should have asked her. Oh, do we have a torch? Like a mini? A heat would definitely, I think, get it.
There's a little tiny torch.
Go get it. Go get it. Let's try it before we break it.
All right.
It'd be so nice if it comes.
Well, we forgot we had this little torch. We thought we didn't have any heat, you know, option. So
yeah.
heat should get it there. Jesse's learning about the positive ground.
Yeah, it says positive, and it goes right to the frame rail. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Dumb.
We're gonna convert it at some point.
Yeah, right now.
Right now. Now, our guy we know, Mickey D'Elia, said that he'll give us the scoop, teach us how to do it if we go up to his place. So that'll happen after we get the fuel situation figured, because it can run with whatever ground. I don't care, front, back, positive, reverse, no ground. It'll run.
Yeah.
How so?
It's all on the dash. Or no alternator.
Yeah, we ain't got nothing. But we don't need that.
Right. I'll have to hear it run.
I guess that's a truth too, ain't it?
What?
Like, we don't even have the alternator in the electric that we got for the batteries.
Nothing.
Like, it wouldn't charge nothing.
No.
But there ain't nothing to charge.
Right.
Like, this runs without electronics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We were just trying to get it running. And that's it.
I'm going to break that off.
I think it just went.
It did.
Nice.
Okay, dude.
We should have. I wish we'd have thought of this sooner.
It's all right.
I didn't realize it was in
You're
there.
good. Take it off. Nice, dude.
All right, we don't have to replace a line. Check that out. Thank you, Diane. Forgot this was there. That'll do the trick. I mean, we smashed and bent the line, but that's okay.
That's okay.
It don't leak.
All right, grab that with your fingers. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, you'd have got me a little while ago, you know? I used to do dumb stuff like that. He said, grab it with
Listen,
your
I'm going to grab it.
Yeah. It ain't hot.
Yes, it is.
Whew.
That's it, baby.
So, like we said about not knowing what we're doing, the goal is not to turn anything, not to change anything. Just get the pump out and then you know, examine. Oh, hold on, Jess, something fell. Look at that thingy. What is that thingy? There's a gear, like a spacer of some sorts.
Then leave it alone.
I know, I just got it back to the motor side. Okay, I was able to put it back in place. Alright, now...
Here, you hold on. It's fairly light.
Is it?
Well,
Oh, you're a gorilla.
well,
That's going to kill us, ain't it?
Let me, yeah, let it.
Oh, that line's hot. I just want to make sure, okay, nothing will come out of the pump. And I can't easily spin it. It's not like it's going to rotate on its own.
Okay.
So that's good. So it looks like we're safe to pick it up. You want me to try to get a hand on it with you?
It's just these fuel lines are
Killing
cooking.
it. We are hitting the turbo in the back. And
Oh, it's that line.
fuel line's over here.
I gotta lift the front up.
Alright. Pouring oil on, maybe let it sit there and drain in the middle of the motor. This is not important.
It's actually fairly light.
It's good. I'm trying to get the camera, guys. So whatever that gear is, that thing fell out, that like spacer thing. So that's there. And then those two teeth of a keyway sort of thing, they go into that thing. And that's how it connects. So as long as we don't spin anything for now, obviously the timing will remain the same, but we start pulling the pump apart or whatever we're going to do, take covers off and stuff, we'll play gently so we don't mess anything up. But good news is the pump's out, and I guess we're going to see.
It was very easy.
It was very easy. So we'll see what there is to do next. You look like a professional that works on lift injection pumps.
I am.
I am, he says. So we definitely believe that this is a primer pump. Like we know it is because we have that red cap that was in there. Jesse was like popping it and it was pushing fuel out of those two fittings. And somebody had mentioned that in the comments in the last video. Well, the first video on this truck as well. So yeah, so that's what that is. That is the lift pump or primer pump, or some people call it a transfer pump. Whatever, that's what that is. We're trying to figure out why the throttle is stuck open.
That's what I'm saying. That ain't doing nothing.
We don't know what we're doing, but we're gonna play with this and figure it out. And I'll give you guys a view as soon as something is worth looking at. Because right now it just looks like a little baby small block. It's pretty cool. Yeah, let's see what we get.
How do we unstuck it? Yeah, that ain't gonna work. We ain't got no light now.
Yes, it is. Hold this. All right, guys. Jesse, he's in the pump with it. All right, look, Jesse made a shocking discovery. Okay, so I'm gonna hold this. What Jesse just found out by putting his fingers in here and playing with stuff. Here, you hold the light real quick so I can show them. Oh, it's dying already? So, see this shaft here? Man, that light is making this camera go nuts. This seems to be the rack that they speak of.
You need to get closer. They can't see that.
Yeah, the light's like getting all flickery and stuff. Either way, that one, and then there's another one on that side. One for each set of injectors, I'm assuming. That one moves freely. Jesse will show you. And that one does not. This one's frozen.
And that thing was out of it. It wasn't even connected.
This pin wasn't through it. Whatever that means. Why it was like that.
It was out, and I popped it back in.
Correct. We don't know why.
But either way, because one side's moving and one side's not.
Right.
When that side moves, it pulls it out of that one. That's why it was out.
Okay. So do what you did with that little pry.
I don't know what I did.
You pried on it. I know this light situation's terrible, guys. Man, it's like really killing it here, dude. There's no luck. Why does it do that? It's so annoying.
They can see.
Yeah, no, they can see it moving. So that one moves, and this other side does not. It's frozen solid, stuck, whatever. This is kind of a waste of footage here.
It is. Stop that.
Either way, the point is, one side moves and one side's stuck. The only reason we think it's stuck open is because the truck kept trying to run, no matter what. But we don't know if the fuel stop wasn't. You said it wasn't a thing, so we don't know. We don't know how it works. Regardless, fuel stop pulled out. It still didn't shut the truck off. So that's one problem. Next problem is that thing's stuck, and maybe the two problems mean the same thing. We don't know. Never touch one of these things. So you guys can laugh at us and watch and say, yell at the TV. You idiots, touch that, do this. We don't know. Either way, we're gonna figure it out, and we're gonna put this pump back on, and we're gonna run this thing. And then you're gonna drive it.
Yep.
That's right. You ain't gonna drive it.
No.
He will.
I think we should take one of these out and see what's in there.
Do it.
I don't know.
Turn the nut. All right, get back to you guys in a bit with more information. You heard it here first. Say please subscribe, brother.
Yep.
He hates the camera. What are you doing?
I have no tools.
Do that again. Show them what that's bad.
What?
You don't ever do nothing like that.
But it'll work.
Ply? You ain't turning that.
Why not?
Go ahead, I'll hold the pump.
No, I ain't turning it.
Ain't no way you're turning that, dude.
If I had a better voice.
All right, we're gonna get some real wrenches on this thing. See you guys in a minute. All right, Jeff.
Here, take this off.
Hold on, do that again.
No, I ain't doing it again.
Tell me how this works.
No.
He said. Yeah. He said you let off the throttle and bah!
Yeah, it does all that.
All right, so hold on though. Show them our theory here. So far, guys, let's catch you up.
We don't know if this is right.
No, but listen, you guys are going to teach us, hopefully in the comments. We took this off, and there's a little spring there inside. Nothing, doesn't do anything. We took this cover off again, which we already had before, and it shows us nothing. We sprayed some lubricant down into these holes here, trying to lube these racks or slides, whatever you want to call them. There's two, and they seem to move in and out with the fuel stop and such.
So they're not moving.
Right, they're not moving. One is.
Barely.
Yeah, but either way, this one's like really stuck to the other side. But what we think is that has something to do with the fuel delivery issue that we're having. But then we assume this was the dynatard because it's the only thing that's electronic on this whole apparatus that we're dealing with. And we were correct after pulling this cover off. And Jesse made a very good point using his common sense and knowledge. If you were, off the throttle, if you will, that should be touching because that's how the Jake and gauge is. But because it's so far apart, we're assuming it's stuck wide open. That's why it's far away from making contact with the dynatard or the Jake.
Yeah,
it's
the reason the
dynatard.
Jake wouldn't work normally is because you have a switch to this and it would turn it off.
Exactly.
So it didn't matter if it was in.
Exactly. But because that's
full throttle.
Right, it's stuck open. And if it's not full throttle, it's stuck on. It's stuck throttle. It's not closed.
And the fuel shut off ain't working.
Right. So we think we're beginning to find a problem. It's just a matter of do we have to take the back half of that pump off to deal with this or what? But we also don't understand is, hypothetically speaking, if this slide has to go in, where's it going? Because there's not enough room for it in there that we see. But we don't know that yet.
Yes, there is.
Okay, think so. Okay, all right, so that rules that out. Rules that theory out.
I thought it was worse, but it's not.
But either way, we're figuring this thing out one piece at a time. And by the time we're done, boy,
they're all the way.
we're going to turn these up. What's all the way?
That way.
Oh, okay. So by the time we're done,
got plenty of room.
we're going to juice this up and we're going to make a race truck.
Yeah,
I'm totally kidding.
Fast.
We're going to be professional fuel pump guys by the time we're done.
Damn right.
But yeah, we're gonna keep learning and keep playing with it, and we will let you know what we come up with. Looking good, my friend. It was just hilarious. I couldn't get the camera on fast enough. He was like, so listen, if you think about it like this, it's like, bah! I was dying. Because he's not wrong. That was good.
All right.
That was pretty good. All right, yep, we're going to keep taking it apart, keep getting dirty, figure it out. Okay, so we just popped the little Dynatard cover off here. And I thought this was really cool. We noticed that this extra slide thing, whatever that is, it comes off because not all these engines were built with Dynatards. So that's pretty cool. You know, a little separate extension there by Mack. Tell you, the people that created these things, they had an idea what they were doing. Pretty genius idea. But these don't even look to be the same. I don't know if, yeah, so one might not be the same. But either which way, we're going to see if we can get these things to move and lubricate them and all that good stuff. So just want to give you guys a little information that we learned. Trying to teach you guys something. Anybody out there that has A65V style pump problems, we're that's the word I'm looking for. We're the guinea pigs, like we're figuring it out for you, so watch and learn. Here guys, look, let's show you this magic, ready? So they move together and freely now. This side was completely seized.
You couldn't move it at all.
This one did move. This one was free. This one was seized. So, pull it out full throttle like this, right? Now, Jeff, show them the kill switch. So if you were to pull the throttle stop in the truck, it turns that and pulls both of those slides to the off position. Bam, right? Now let me just show them in there real quick. Give me this light. Well, oh, the light screws us. So either way, guys, I'll try to zoom in for you because it's important. Our problem was, hold on, Jess, you're getting a little crazy on me. This pin here, man, I wish you could see it better. But this, man, the light, it doesn't help. Oh, that does right there. So that pin that's sticking into that shaft, as you see it, it's sliding with that. Because that slide was frozen, that pin would pop out and jump out of that shaft. So that was our problem. Instead of it shutting that side off, this side of the rack, or whatever you want to call it, it would just pop that pin out of that slide. So this rack was shutting off. This side was shut off, if you will. That side was wide open trying to run. So the truck was running away and trying to from that side. This side was no problem. So, disregard the excitement, and the babbling that I may be doing, but it's just exciting. It feels good that we figured this out and it now works. Like guaranteed, no question. We put that on the truck, it's gonna fire right up. I guarantee. Yeah, we could have did it in the truck. We didn't know. And if this is what it took to figure it out and learn, I'm good with that. And luckily I
know what a rack is.
I have a really good friend that, can help me with that. But either way, we got to figure it out. We're good. This thing will run right now. We're ready.
Tomorrow we'll be back.
He says that.
No.
He ain't getting up tomorrow.
No.
Sundays, he don't come outside. Sleep. Man, not bad, dude. Well, we got a little bit carried away. The throttle didn't seem to be working properly. Like it was definitely stuck open. With that we could see. But we couldn't understand how any of it worked or what it did. So we were like fighting with this little piece and it wasn't showing any change. And after trying 100 different things and trying something else, nothing would work. So we decided to pull the back half off thinking it would get us somewhere. And it revealed nothing other than we probably knocked it out of time and have needed gaskets that we don't have. So I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do at this point. It's probably not gonna go back together well, but that's all we could do is put it back together. Nothing makes sense. Like what we took off here, the way it works or whatever, it goes right back on. So I don't understand why the throttle feels stuck and what we thought was seized moves. So I don't know. We're kind of confused. But there's a lot of pieces and a lot of mess. But we're gonna try to put it back together. We have no idea what's going on. But yeah, we're gonna try to put it back together the way we found it. There's a lot going on here. How do you feel? You get it back together?
No.
You don't think so? I think we'll get it. As crazy as it looks, it's pretty simple. But it doesn't make sense of how it works. I don't understand. Like with the throttle rotates on in here, whatever, when you spin this, it's just a fork situation that, gives you that motion, but it doesn't change anything. So I don't understand what the issue was to begin with. But something wasn't moving, is what it seemed like. but we've revealed nothing by pulling this off, so. We're at a bit of a confusion state, my friends. But yeah, I don't know, we're gonna try to put it back together, and then I guess you'll see if we do or not. I don't know, it'll be fun to see. But now we got a basket case, so let's see what happens. Well, we said we'd get it. Didn't take too long, maybe, I don't know, half hour at that, maybe, ish. What do you think? A little longer, a little slower, faster?
I don't know.
Wasn't that bad, either way. It went back actually very smoothly. But nothing changed, you know, and I can't say we learned much other than how to take it apart and put it back together. But our problem is, like, when you try to turn the throttle, which would be here, you know, it rotates the bottom, like it spins the, whatever you want to call the shaft that it's on, but it doesn't do anything else. Like, and you can see it attempts to move this here, which is like, you know, this is your fuel pulled out. And then I'm assuming if it was the rev up, it would go in, but it doesn't go in. So we thought something was frozen in there, but that's not the case, nor is that how it works. And the other thing that we were questioning was, if you look, I don't know if the light's gonna help you, but that, like there's a stopper there. So we assume that it has to bottom out there, and it doesn't. Like, it doesn't go that way. So we don't know. We thought it was frozen or something, but I don't know if maybe something has to do with fuel pressure. Maybe there has to be pressure there for it to do what it's got to do. I don't know. But we just assumed because this wasn't making any headway in here and not doing anything, something was wrong. But I don't know. But it's back together. We're thinking about putting it on the truck and trying it. Not right now, but that might be the next move and see what it does. Otherwise, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, we took it apart, put it back together, made progress, so it's good in my book. Yeah. I'm probably gonna get it back in the truck, and then it'll be like a big cliffhanger for you guys, and then the next video will be us trying to start it again, so we'll see. But probably be tomorrow another day, whenever it is. I will see you then when the pump's going back in. That's the plan. Well, part 2, or day 2, whatever. It's the next morning. Oh, midday. It's time to put this puppy back in. She's all the same, so we think. And we made some serious mistakes on the throttle circumstances. So we think the throttle works properly. We did a little research once we got some self-service. And we believe that the throttle won't do much until the pump's turning and running and all that good stuff. So we took it apart and learned for no reason. But that's okay, because we learned something. So we're gonna pop this bad boy back in real swift. And this thing's gonna run. Whether it's gonna run right or run well, that's another question. But she's gonna work. She's gonna work. You ready, my friend?
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, guys, we're gonna set the camera up, maybe show you a little bit, putting the pump in, and then I'm not gonna time lapse the rest because we're just putting lines on and simple stuff. There's not much to see, so. Yes, today's work day, half of film day, so. Hopefully this thing's running, we can drive it. So, see you in a sec. I can get this half.
You got it?
Yeah, kind of. Now we tipped the front end, right?
Yeah.
We did it.
Alright.
Just kind of got to go forward. Might actually have to pick up a little, or like kick it to you a touch. Yep, and then straight in. You can see the keyways.
You can't see it?
No, I could up until now. We got to back up a touch for me to see again. But we were like right there. Yeah, we're like up a little. Oh, it's like right there. It was really close.
Was it?
Yeah, like I thought they went in, to be honest with you. There it is. Done deal, baby. You want your big oil
Yeah,
bowl?
give it a big bowl.
Yes, sir. I got my 12 point in. Okay. Now my top one's in too. The other one's right there. I had to pick up on the pump to make mine easier, so.
I can't even spin the motherfucker. The fuck I did it yesterday. There we go.
You're making work for me, dude.
What?
Bleeping out your words.
Am I cursing?
Yeah.
What'd I say?
The F word, twice in a row.
Oh, fuck.
Alrighty guys, so a little update. We got the pump all installed. We started to crank. And remember our little open hole here that was allowing, for the primer, we believe? Well, for the first time ever in our experience, that started pushing fuel out, a lot. So we got a brass plug that doesn't fit properly and Tefloned it with a lot of Teflon. And now it's sealed up enough. It is dribbling, maybe just a little leak, but we got fuel to an injector or two over on Jesse's side of the engine, on the driver's side. So we just closed those lines, and now we're going to continue to crank and try to get fuel elsewhere. And we should have some luck. And if it begins to start to run, we will, use the fuel shut off to make sure that works properly and see what we could do to get fuel pressure to get it to start. So I'm going to give you an idea what we got going on, and let's crank away. What?
Oh, remember with that fuel stop?
Yep. I got some squirting out of this injector.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just started.
Did it squirt you in the face?
It went to and then I stopped.
Sounds like you need a battery charger.
Yeah, we're getting there. No putt-putt.
Oh, okay.
It's open. She's spinning fast.
Yeah. Still I got no fuel shooting out of there. But it's gonna start. Without these even, it'll start.
And then what?
You just gotta let these bleed. It's gonna run like dog shit. But it's gonna go. Just so you know. This is gonna go. Now it's going.
And then what?
What do you mean?
Like I just shut that? Like if
No.
I'm saying if we determine that there's an issue.
If it fires up, yeah, sure, you can shut it off, make sure it works, and then we're gonna fire right back up.
Alright.
Nervous now. We're already here.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah,
So I'm starting it.
yeah.
I got a little bit here too.
I got all fuel.
Alright, I'm missing two.
He's nervous. I'm gonna leave them two. No, this one.
Because we've had nothing but issues. It's like, I don't expect it to run.
It's gonna roll.
It's gonna like do something it shouldn't do, is how I feel.
We don't know that yet.
I know. But it's just like, nothing's been good.
I got pants ready,
I got pants ready.
but the fuel works, so I'm not even really that worried.
Yeah. What if I don't grab it?
Now that it's really buttering, turn that off and let's do it again. Or do you not want to waste anything?
No, we can do that.
Check it one more time to be sure.
Okay, closed.
That works. We're money with that.
Right. So we're going again.
Yeah.
Now, do you want me to close this one? Because I have fuel.
It was shooting at you.
Yeah, it's dripping over the flame rail.
Now it's gonna run even better.
Well, I only got two that aren't,
The more you close, the faster it's gonna fire. Just so you know.
Well, you're done, right?
No.
Oh.
I still got 3 open.
Oh.
Hold on, let me make sure. No, I got 2 open.
Me too, the front two.
Yeah, the front 2, exactly.
Yep.
It's gonna go. Just so you know. Just be ready. That's all I gotta say.
Alright. Ready?
I don't want to get shot with
That
fuel.
throttle ain't open, is it?
Huh?
Throttle's like normal? Alright. Ready?
Yeah. Remember, grab that shut off. If
Yeah.
anything. Okay. Now we're gonna close all these and it's gonna run.
Well, I ain't got fuel yet.
Alright, I got one more that still needs. This one.
I'm nervous.
Don't get nervous now, baby. We're running.
As long as it don't do something it shouldn't.
That's running?
Yeah, we've been
Alright.
recording, yeah.
Make sure it's recording.
He said don't be nervous now.
Good. You're getting all nervous. So you don't have fuel?
On the front too, no.
Okay. So I close my front one, you're going to get fuel then.
Right.
Go ahead. That sounds good.
I shut it off.
Good. I was spitting like a motherfucker.
Watch the language.
You better do something else with that.
Yeah, I gotta put horns in there and other sounds.
Good. Put an R model starting.
They got enough of that.
They didn't get none of that.
That's all it's been doing is trying.
It ain't ever started.
I don't need this.
Well, I'm done.
I don't need it.
Done, but I'm backing up now.
Nah, you better get over here.
It's all you.
What do I do? Leave it idle?
Well, yeah, if it starts, I'm going to play with the throttle.
I need you on the pants.
Yeah, I got the pants.
All right.
Done.
That's just a little smoky smoke.
It stayed when I let go. It made me a little nervous.
Dude, we just smoked out everything. Oh, she runs. Man. That's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
All right.
Still nervous, ain't you?
Nah, I feel better now. Woo! Big thank you to everybody that helped, everybody watching, everybody involved. Thank you all, because it wouldn't be possible without you. That's really cool. Man, now I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know about running it because we noticed a little...
Yeah, you still need the fuel pump, or the lift pump, whatever you want to call it. It's leaking. So,
leaking from our little
from
plug?
our plug,
Yeah, but that's different though. We don't know if
I'm
it's going
just
to lose
saying.
its prime, is my thing. It may not.
I'm assuming it will.
Right.
That's a fuel leak.
Right.
You never know.
No, I hear you. I wonder, without...
It needs some new... That thing was screaming.
The air gauge should be mechanical, right?
Yeah.
Like, I just wonder if it'll build air pressure. Because we ain't got no electronics, but...
That was cool.
That was cool.
This thing was sucking all the air.
He revved it up, he's like, oh.
Yeah, because it stopped. I let go, and it's just still going. I had to pull it back. But that's fine.
Oh, the linkage got stuck?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
It wasn't like in the pump.
I don't know.
Oh. Yo, what's up with all that falling out, dude? Easy on the paint. Tanks open, dropping stuff in.
Tanks don't work.
All right, we're going to brainstorm what we're going to do here and then let you guys know, so let's see. Well, that's a wrap. We ended up like going around and checking air leaks and such, and had a little bit of luck. We closed off a couple leaks we heard, and we drilled like 30 pounds of air on the gauge, but it wasn't enough, nor did it matter, because we got in here to press the brake pedal just to hear something in it, you know, a little noisy, and she's frozen solid. So that's that. So that's next on the list. I don't know when, but the goal is get this thing in there, maybe pull that off of there, try to figure that out. We're going to go visit a friend of ours' place and learn about positive ground situation, see if we can't get that handled. And then next time I get to the truck, I'm going to try to start it to figure out how quick it'll lose its prime, and if I have to put that little transfer pump or lift pump in it, whatever it is. But that's the plan, get this thing figured out. So till then, you know, you guys take it easy. See you guys in the next one, and please subscribe. Thank you.
Hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, brother. Over.